Hello everyone. As you know that we are done with the store procedure. Now we will implement these store procedure, or we will use these store procedure in our website. We have, as I told you, in every website or in every functional application, we have 4 things to do with the database. That's all 4 functions we have: select, delete, update and insert. So first of all, we'll work on the insert. Whenever the admin or the student will insert some information, we have portfolios. Whenever the student is going to create the portfolio, it will be the insertion. Whenever the admin will upload a new newsletter, it will be the insertion. So for these we will work on the insertion, and then we will work on the select, update and delete, and so on. So as you know that on the hosted Redmine, I have uploaded the store procedure that you have created, and I did some small changes in them. So I have uploaded the latest copy of the store procedure. You can download them and you can recreate them or modify them in your own database, but to make sure that only the table you are working on, you will use these store procedure. No need to copy or modify all these store procedure, but that's your choice. And the other thing is the latest copy of Mahara Zone, that is the latest copy of our website. In that I have implemented the newsletter. Okay, as discussed in our meeting, I have worked on the newsletter insertion and select. I have showed you in the meeting, but I will discuss it again for better understanding. Newsletter. First of all, we will work on the insert. Select we can see later on. So insert. This is the admin page for the newsletter. I'll show you the design. Whenever the admin will fill in the information, it should be inserted into the database, right? So this is our admin page, and what we want a function that will perform our insertion. So as I told you, all our data layer or all our code that belongs to the database, we'll write such code in the data layer. So this is our data layer, and if you need, like I'm explaining this thing to you because you are going to work on the insertion for the award, education, for other things. So you can refer to this page or this function, or you can just follow the same procedure and just change the parameters that are in the store procedure. Okay, before going to the before explaining this thing, I want to tell you one more thing that I think you'll need to edit in your website or in your version of the website. We have web.config. You will open your web.config and you will find Control F, connection string. Okay, it will give you the connection string section for your web.config. Here, this is the place where you will define your connection string for your website, because this connection string is for me. It connects to my SQL server, but when you will open this website on your computer, this connection string will not work. So the only thing you need to do is the name will remain the same. You will not change the name, because this name is going to be used everywhere, so you're not going to change the name. Okay, connection string, data source. After the data source, it's giving the name of your SQL server. For me, it's localhost / SQL Express. I'll show you where you can find this thing. Okay, we are talking about this thing, server name. So what you will do, you will open your SQL server whatever version it is, and you will copy this name, server name, and you are going to paste this name here, right? Initial catalog, of course we are working on the same database MaharaDB, so you don't need to change it. Integrated security will be true, and provider name, of course it will be the same. So the only thing you are going to change is this information, and that's it. And then try running your website, and if it works, it shows you the newsletter page. View in browser. Yeah, if it shows you the newsletter page like this, with some information maybe, so it means without any error, it means that it is working, your website is working perfectly. So yeah, now you can connect to your own local copy of the database. Okay, after that we'll go to the data layer inside the app code folder, and I was telling you that for your own function you can refer to the insert newsletter, this function. Okay, this is a function that will use or that will call the store procedure. We have a store procedure of proc underscore newsletter underscore insert. This function will use the store procedure. Programmability, store procedure. Oh yeah, sorry, I took so long to find it. This one, I'll just open it to show you the parameters. Yeah, so we are using the, we'll just call the same parameters we have. For your procedure maybe it's insert award or insert education, whatever it is, you'll use the same parameters you have to call them, to add them in your procedure here, and then you will give the value. This value will come from the website, like we have string, title, month, summary. So you will give the exact value. You will call your command, and there's some technique to show if it is successful or fail. So you can use the same technique, or sorry, or you can use your own technique. So this is our data layer. The next thing is our page, that is the admin page. After you write this procedure or this function in your data layer, you will open your insert page, whatever it will be. Portfolio insert, award insert, newsletter, we have done with the newsletter. Award insert, education insert, whatever. You will click on the add button, and it will take you to the event for the add button. Here you will call the procedure and will pass the values. How you will call it? I will tell you. Okay, there. DL is what? DL is your data layer. Go to the definition. This is DL is equals to new data layer. You will initialize your DL on the page load, and then you will call the function dl dot insert newsletter, and then you will pass the exact values, whatever values you have in the text boxes, and these values will go into our data layer procedure or function, and then it will be called by, or they will be inserted into the our SQL table. So that's it. The rest of the logic you can refer or you can see according to your page. Okay, I am using a success div here and a failure error div here. What are these? I'll show you. Admin newsletter. These are two small divs with some styling. This is the class, CSS class I am using. You can use the same thing, you can copy them and you can paste them for your insert pages to show if your information has been inserted or no. That's it. For the upload button, as I told you, you can, we have some, in some of the pages we have file upload control. For this file upload control, you will use the same logic I am using here. Public string upload picture. You can use either you can use the same function or you can create your own function, but here I am saving whatever picture or newsletter or file I am taking from the file upload. I am saving it in a specific path. So this path you will change according to your folder path. You will create a folder in your inside asset, you will create a folder for your requirement, right, and then you will give the path here. That's it for the file upload. And I think that's it for the insert also. If you need any kind of help, or if you think you need to ask some question, you can ping me anytime. Take care, best of luck for the insertion. Have fun.